Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Leticia Renea Taylor with another video. Yes, today I am going to be talking a bit about cash in the box. I realize that I do a lot of videos and I tend to focus on the specials, but I wanted to do the very basics about cash in the box, and I never show the flyers. So I just wanted to just go over that, and I wanted to just do a little talking about the benefits of working from home and, having a business opportunity before you that can really help to change your life. I get a lot of calls and messages about the cost, and a couple of people, especially on social media, as soon as you mention the cost of something, it's automatically a scam, which I think is the most ridiculous, ignorant response that you could have. When I say that, I'm not saying it to be offensive. I'm saying it because today, if you walked out of your door and you decided that you wanted to start a business, not a 9 to 5, and I'm going to get to that as well, it's not free. Where can you go and start a business anywhere for free? The building that you would have to rent or purchase, there's a cost. Let's say, even if you wanted to open up a stand at a flea market, there's a cost. You have to pay to get that space, pay to get that table, not even to mention your inventory. So when people are blocking their blessings because something costs something, when you can do your research and see that this opportunity is legitimate, that other people are making money from it, that is changing lives for other people, that is something for you to take into consideration, because what you're doing is you're putting yourself and your family in a situation where your destiny is going to be the same that you have today. There's a reason that you have called me, or that you've gone to my website, or that you're interested in working from home. You're working from home for several reasons. You're working from home to have that freedom, that peace of mind, that less stress. Not just that, to have your own income, your own destiny coming into your home without some boss or somebody really determining your destiny. When you go to a 9 to 5 job, that is exactly what you have. There is no such thing as job security. I've said in many of my videos, and I guess it's going to be a little preachy, that you can get a pink slip at any time. I worked in corporate America for over 21 years as an executive assistant. I've worked with presidents of companies, including Wachovia, the headquarters, to senior vice presidents. I worked with the Multiple Sclerosis Society, the president of the Maryland chapter. I've worked with the Urban Institute, the SVP, and the controller. I've had top of the line positions. And in my time, I have witnessed several meetings that I have sat in and been a part of, that they have determined people that have been working for them for 20 years suddenly were no longer valuable. And where they could cut costs, they could bring a college student in with none of the tenure or none of the experience, and would hire them for less than half of what they're currently paying you. Give them some training, although they have no background in this field, and have them do your job. So please, people, I am begging you to get out of the mindset that you have. I've been told that by a nurse once. She has an honest living. What the hell does that mean? Unless you're out there selling drugs or doing something illegal. If you're producing money and you're not hurting anyone, and you have a legitimate product or legitimate service, you have an honest living. The difference is, I am blessed to be able to work from home, to see my son off to school, to attend every game, to be able to make sure he has a warm meal, not a hot pocket from out the freezer when he comes home because I'm stuck in traffic or I have to work late and I have to please a boss that wants me to stay late or just doesn't like me, so giving me more work to do. So when you say that you have an honest living, you need to rethink that as well. You have to understand that today's opportunities out here can really change your life through not just working from home, but even on the internet. Let's go over the benefits of working from home. I just want to mention that just to give you a visual, and then I'm going to talk about cash in a box, and then I'm going to end this video. When you work from home, you're doing a lot of savings and a lot of benefits that come your way. Let's first talk about the gas that you use. See, people always think that when you work a 9 to 5, you're not spending money. You're spending that money that you could be utilizing to start your own business. And this is mandatory money that you have to spend. The company's not giving you this money back. They're not giving you anything back. You get a paycheck, and that paycheck that you receive, your income that you receive, you have to then turn around and pay for things to continue to work. Let's start with gas. The cost of gas today that you spend to go back and forth to work, to commute back and forth to work, to sit in traffic, that alone is a savings that you do not have to worry about if you work from home. Your wardrobe. See, people always talking about no cost. It's a scam if you have to pay for a business, but you are being scammed going to work for someone else every day and you're not owning nothing and you still are paying to work for someone. See, you're not thinking of it in the broadest terms. You are paying to work for someone. They're paying you for your time, yes, but you're paying to work for them. You have to make sure that that wardrobe is on point. You walk up in there and you don't have that uniform on. If they hand you the uniform, you have to pay to have it cleaned. If you work in corporate America, as I did, you have to make sure you have those suits. You have to have the proper attire. You have to make sure that your hygiene, your hair, everything is on point. You can't walk around in your pajamas all day like I do, or my robe, or even if I just want to put on some sweats or leggings. I'm not worried about the cost. Trust me, I did this. So I lived it. I know what I'm talking about. Dry cleaning alone for suits per week is astronomical, or once a month. Let's talk about your food. Now, you can say all day long that working a 9 to 5, you bring your lunch. But even the cost to have your own separate lunch versus your in-house food is an additional cost, people. When you're at work, you can't tell me you look at that good meal that someone else has, you're not going to walk down there and pay $10 for that meal, or go to the food truck that has some lobster rolls and buy that, or even the coffee, Starbucks, because some companies do not provide coffee, or you don't like it like I didn't, and you go pay the cost of Starbucks versus being at home and buying everything. Right now, you can walk in the market and buy everything for a caramel macchiato, which was my favorite at Starbucks. You can buy that out the market and make it yourself for less than half the cost, and you'll have a week's worth for the cost that you've paid for one venti. So when you again start talking about it's a scam because it costs something, think about what you are putting out per week. That money could be in your home, in your family's lives. The difference is you'd be working for yourself. You are working for someone that is working for someone that is working for someone. And at the very top, there is someone that is sitting at a golf course or sitting on a beach or sitting in their mansion or what have you, or in Italy, looking at their numbers and making maybe a couple of conference calls a week. to assure that that money is streaming in, that you all are producing for them. Let's talk about children. If you have children, as I do, I cannot tell you how miserable of a feeling it is. As an executive assistant, they cared less about me having a child. I loved my career up until I had my son. Once I had my son, it was very apparent that he became a problem to them. I'm just going to put it like it is. And if you think I'm making it up, try having a meeting scheduled that you have to be a part of, and your child suddenly ends up with the flu or wakes up with the fever. Tell me you have not stressed out, because you have to physically sit there and decide. And this was painful for me. And if you're a single parent, it's devastating, because you have to now decide your job versus your child. And that should never be a decision that you have to make. You should never have to balk about or fuss or think or worry or stress over, do I stay here and take care of my sick child? Or do I go to a 9 to 5 job to make that meeting so that I can have a check, so I don't get fired, or I just don't piss my boss off and I have to deal with the bad attitude because I missed a meeting. Not to mention when you have children, if you think they don't hurt, we don't even tend to think of these things, and it affects them through their life. I cannot tell you how much it meant to me when I had a play, or I had a field trip, or something was going on at my school where my dad or my mom had to be there. And to see them there, it just brought chills and rejoice and just made me feel so wonderful in my heart as a child to see my parents there versus when I did not see my parents there. When I did not see my parents there and I saw other kids getting that love and that encouragement and the hugs and kisses, and you did a great job from their parents. If you think that you are not affecting your children by working a 9 to 5 and can't attend their games and can't attend their functions, you are so mistaken. We never tend to think about our children because we have to. I'm not blaming anyone, because this is how society has been formed for us. We have to go to work to produce an income to take care of the roof over their head. And we say this to our children sometimes with aggression, as if they are supposed to just understand it. Well, they don't. They don't. They know that they have to eat. They know that they have to live in a place. They understand that, and they know that mommy and daddy takes care of things. But they still hurt. They still miss you. They still want you there. When my son comes in and I'm home, I get hugs and kisses, and he's 16. He knows that his mom is taking care of him and she's going to make sure he's okay. It bothers me, and I've never allowed my son to be that. That's when I decided to change. When I could no longer put him in before and after care, I well, before then I decided to change. But at a certain age, you can't even put your kids in before and after care. That's what they call latchkey kids. Some are even before then because parents can't afford before and after care, because it's several hundred per week is what I paid for him. Some can barely pay their rent and food. So I know that you have latchkey kids out there. How do you think that feels for them? Not to mention, let's put it out there, the real danger of your kids coming home with all these effing perverts out here or criminals out here. You never know. You're praying that nothing happens to your child. You tell your children, call me as soon as you get in. You don't know who's watching them, who's following them. Kids go missing every day. And I'm not saying all this to put any kind of fear into people. I'm just giving you reality. We need a wake up call in America, people. Children need you. They call this generation Generation X. I wonder why. You know why? Because the internet is raising your children. The streets are raising your children. I am in my son's business 24/7 on purpose. Let him know it ain't gonna never change. I don't care if he's adult. If he's still in my home, Imma be in his business. Imma be in his business when he move out, when he an adult. He might not tell me everything, but I'm gonna be in his business because that's what parents do. You look out for your children, and you make sure that your children are okay. By working a 9 to 5 job, they don't care. As executive assistant, my boss, they had nannies or their wives were at home wives. They had no sympathy for me. I saw it over and over and over. It was like I frustrated them when my son got sick, and it pissed me off because I'm looking at them like, "What? You don't understand. My son got, the flu." They could care less. "All right, Leticia." And I'm like, "This is stressing me out." I'm saying all this to say to you that you have to think outside of just yourself and your 9 to 5 paying bills. Yes, bills have to be paid, but there are other ways out here for you to take care of this nowadays. Stop acting like we are still in 1902, people, where there are no opportunity. There are so many opportunities out here. Even if you don't wanna work for someone, even if you don't wanna stuff envelopes with cash in the box, which would be crazy, because it's the easiest business I've ever seen in my life to produce money, income coming in that you don't have to worry about no middleman. It's coming straight to your mailbox or your PayPal. But even if you don't wanna work for someone, it is time for you. Wouldn't you like to sit home, log on your computer, or be in Hawaii, log on your computer, log into your e-store, your e-com store, and see that overnight you produced $1,000 in sales? Now, yes, you have some work to do. You gotta put those orders in. But at the same time, you know that you got money in your pocket instantly because these are instant payments coming into your account. I'm saying all this to say to you that if you don't wanna work for a company because you, quote, unquote, feel everything that costs something is a scam, what the hell is wrong with you starting your own thing? Stop being so ignorant and lazy. I'm talking to those that are screaming scam. You know who you are. Wake up and open your mind because your life can change overnight. When I tell you I know people, and I say this all the time, I know 20, 21-year olds, 18, 19-year olds. I know convicts, ex-cons that are millionaires. I am not exaggerating. And they have become millionaires from working from home online. They're around here driving cars that you will never acquire working your 9 to 5 job. See, what the problem is, we're not opening our minds up to even fathom that we could have this. Society has gotten to your subconscious blood and made you feel that this is your destiny. This is it. Aren't you miserable? You cannot be happy working for someone else. You know, I'm the daughter of a preacher, so I'm going to do a little preaching. Try not to too much. But aren't you miserable? If you have someone that can show you a way to change your life, people that join my team with Cash in a Box or any business that I'm in, I've created a group that I am starting to show the other things that I do, including owning a store, an online store. What you're not understanding is a lot of the stores that you are shopping at are not ran by a big organization. They are ran by someone in their homes. They are ran by individuals. And those individuals does not have a home filled with inventory. They have an agreement with companies that as the orders come into their online stores, the companies will then send the product to them in their company's name, meaning drop shipping, meaning an order comes in, I contact the company sends you the product. Bam, I get my profit. Done deal. So I'm starting to share the different opportunities and possibilities out there for people because what I'm understanding is some is just lack of knowledge. But when you scream scam, that's when my blood pressure goes up because I know you're smarter than that to know that every business opportunity that may cost you $1 is not a scam. Back in the day when you joined Tupperware and Avon, you had to pay something. That wasn't a scam. It was a real business opportunity and you really made money from it. So I just want people to open their mind and stop screaming scam. Have I been scammed? Let me tell you, I have lost tens of thousands of dollars trying to have my business since 2008 online. The companies, let's be clear, was not necessarily the scam. A scam is someone that doesn't have anything of value to offer you. That's what a scam is. They're not giving you anything for your money. They're just taking your money and just vamoose gone. There's no product, there's no service, there's nothing coming once you pay that money. That's what a scam is, people. I have paid a lot of money to companies, and because I did not know how to market, and once I joined under someone that was driving a Lamborghini or a Lexus and making these flashy videos with all this money, I joined them. And once I joined them, I recognized that they disappeared. There was no training, there was no guidance. They didn't show me how they made that money. I didn't get any value from that. And by not having any knowledge on how to market, which is called internet marketing, learning to market on the internet, I failed. So when people even say that they've been scammed before, you've not necessarily been scammed by a business or a company. You've been what you consider scammed by the person. The person abandoned you and did not help you or guide you or provide you anything of value to help you make what they're making. So even though I've lost tens of thousands of dollars since 2008 investing trying to have a lucrative business, I cannot say that it's all been a scam because the companies were real. The product or the service was real. What the problem was the people that I joined. That's why I tell people in my videos, don't look at them flashing that money or those cars or the house and just automatically join them. Listen to the message. Listen to what they're going to offer you of value to help you acquire what you're seeing. That's what you need to focus on. Okay, so I'm trying not to make this too long, but I'm trying to get a message to you. The benefits of working from home are so broad. One of my biggest benefits is I get to sleep late. I don't have to worry about the traffic, getting up at the crack of dawn, leaving my son and making him a latchkey kid to close his own door, lock himself out, go to school on his own. I don't have to worry about being out in the car, warming it up at 5 in the morning to get to work on time. I get to sleep to 11. I get to stay up late. Do I put work in? I work when you're asleep. Sometimes I work to 3, 4 in the morning, but it's for me. See, that's what you have to understand. That same energy, that same work that you are putting in, going to a 9 to 5, take some of that. You may have to continue to work a 9 to 5 for now, but you find you a good work at home possibility, be it you work for yourself or you find a good company, because there are many out here, people. Do not cheat yourself. And put that same energy, even if it's an hour a day. I don't care how tired you are when you come from work. You get you a cup of coffee, you sit at your laptop, and you do your work. If you have an e-store, you commit to it and you fill those orders. And once you start seeing that money, you'll be able to fire your boss. I'm saying all this to you to say that there are so many benefits, the stress of it all, the less stress of it all. Let me tell you, I used to wake up and sit on that bed and feel like crying because I had to go deal with a nasty ass boss that just didn't like me no matter what I did. A woman, of course. And I had to work for her. I had to deal with that. She found a problem with the pen in the pen holder the wrong way. Just anything to try to push my buttons. And I always look at the bosses and especially the mean and nasty ones and look at them like, if we were on the street, would you talk to me like that? You'd be afraid to talk to me the way you're talking to me right now because you have a title over me. And because I walk with confidence no matter what their position was, they just didn't like me. So I had to deal with a lot. Some of them I've even seen at the mall during the weekends, and they look like they about to piss on themselves. They're so afraid because they know we're not at a job now. I've seen that happen a couple of times, but they're so rank and so mean and so nasty at work that when they see people on the street that work for them and they don't have that power. See, when they walk in that building, they have that power. And when we walk in that building, we just feel drained. I used to wake up feeling miserable and drained, knowing that I had to go and deal with this just to be able to pay my rent or just to be able to feed me and my son. I'm telling you this for a reason because I want to resonate with you. I know you feeling or can resonate with some of this that I'm saying because this is your day-to-day life if you work a 9 to 5. It is reality. The things that I'm saying, your gas, your wardrobe, uh, uh, leaving your kids alone, the commute, waking up at the crack of dawn, not being able to sleep late. If you're sick, you still have to determine, do I miss a day of pay that I really need, or do I take care of myself? Your child is sick. You should never have to decide your job versus your child being sick and you being home with your child. You should never have to make that decision. But in today's society, this is the world that we live in. This is where we are. And until you put your foot down and decide to make that change for the better for your life, your future, your children's life, this is what you're going to have to deal with. Now, with all that being said, I want to now talk about cash in the box and why I think that this is a great opportunity for anyone working a 9 to 5 job. Somewhere, a starting point, somewhere for you to begin, somewhere that you can see the possibilities and grow from there. Cash in the box is not all that I, Leticia Renia Taylor, does. I have stores and I do other things, but I do it all for myself, creating income for myself. I don't have to answer to anybody. I don't have to deal with anybody I don't want to. With cash in the box, it is a very simple membership. Cash in a box is ran by a company called ALV Marketing. It is a simple program for you to be able to stuff envelopes. That's it. And take them to the mailbox. Now, how do you do that? Let's talk about that so people won't say, oh, that's a scam. Because I do remember, now I'm 49 years old. I do remember back in the day that they had those stuffed envelopes that you send it out and you don't get nothing back. That was because you were sending them out and sending it to a company that was supposed to then pay you. Cash in a box is nothing like that. With cash in the box, you are receiving the payments that you are sending out your flyers, your personalized flyers for. So the payments are coming directly to you. They're not going to anybody else, and then you're waiting for them to pay you a part. No. So if you can take an envelope and a stamp and a lead label and stuff that envelope with your flyer that you're going to fold, that you're going to put into an envelope, and you're going to mail out to these people, you can do this business. The payments are going to come directly to you. So when you see it say earn payments of 25, 50, 100, 200, 500, 1,000, we even now have a $2,000 flyer. It is a legitimate opportunity. ALV Marketing is a licensed company. They're registered with the Better Business Bureau, and they pay United States taxes. There's no scam when you're a licensed and you pay taxes to the government. The government don't deal with scams. This is the flyer. Give me 1 second. I need to take a drink before I start coughing, as I do in many videos, you may know. Excuse me, just clearing my throat. Thank you. But this is one of the flyers. I never tend to show the flyers. This is what you will receive when you join Cash in a Box. You're going to get a complete package. We have different levels for you to come in at, and we do have a special. I'm going to mention that, but I didn't want to focus on the special today. I wanted to focus on the message. We have different levels, and with that, you receive these personalized flyers that are made out to you. The payments come directly to you. When you join at a level, you have to make 2 payments to become a member of Cash in the Box. You have to make a payment to the company, which I just spoke of, is ALV Marketing. You have to also make a payment to the person that is bringing you into the company's membership program, into Cash in the Box, which we call sponsors. That would be me. I would hope it would be me. Leticia Renea Taylor. And as you see on this flyer here, it shows them exactly what to do. To be able to get payments of $2,000, this is a $2,000 flyer, they have to send this money to one, ALV Marketing, and two, to me, Leticia Renea Taylor. Now let's go back to my website so I can show you the different levels. Because you may say, oh, no one's going to pay $2,000. Oh, yes, people are paying $2,000 to join. Because when you receive those payments, you don't have a problem with it then. No matter the level that you join, you will receive a package depending on the level that you join. So ALV Marketing, which is the owners of Cash in the Box, sends you a priority ship package for what you send them, and the membership is paid for what you send them. So if you join at the $100 level, it's a one-time payment. A lot of these postcard and envelope stuffing programs that are legitimate out here, there are others, you have to pay a monthly fee. Not just a monthly fee, you do not get the luxury of having your own flyers that all you have to do is hit print and print as many as you want. A lot of these companies out here, you have to purchase your flyers and your postcards only from them. If they find out that you are producing your own copies instead of paying them, not to mention the monthly fee, they will kick you out of the program. I'm not going to mention any names, but you can find some videos out there where there are unhappy people that the owner of the postcards company didn't like the way that they said something or did something, and you don't get a refund. They just kick you out. If you produce a flyer or say that you're printing a flyer and they use postcards, they just kick you out. With this, you don't have to ever talk to the owner again, except for when you're getting those payments and maybe you have some questions. So let's say you join at the $100 level. We provide you with a package that will be sent to you in 7 to 10 business days. Priority shipping. You're going to get your Get Starting guide that's going to give you tips, tricks. This is an easy business. All you have to do is sit home now, remind you, and stuff envelopes. So you don't even need any training, because if you can peel a stamp, something that you've already done before in your lifetime, and you can put a stick in a peel lead label on that envelope and stuff that envelope, you can do this business and drop it off at the mailbox. That's all it takes. So there's no training needed to do this business. However, Cash in a Box and ALV Marketing wants you to produce and be more successful. So they give you tips and tricks in the Getting Started guide, tell you other ways of putting your flyers out that are free, like dropping them off in the laundromat, taking them to the carryouts, putting them there. You'd be surprised when people are sitting there washing their clothes, trying to think of, wow, I got to go to work on Monday. Jesus Christ, I got to deal with these people. And they see something like this. You think they won't pick it up? You think they won't mail it in? Because they want something different. So they give you a Getting Started guide to teach you additional ways to make money with this business. In addition to that, they'll send you an electronic copy, is what I'm showing you here, of all of your personalized flyers. Why are they doing that? So you have the luxury of just hitting print. You can get a printer for $25 or $20 at Walmart. So there's no excuse about, wow, I got to print my own copies. People, get off the mess of not investing in yourself, because that's who you're investing in. By buying a printer and being able to produce and push print and print out money-making flyers, what is $20? You'll spend that at McDonald's in 5 minutes, or at the liquor store, or even to get your nails done. Don't get your nails done for a week and get into this business. But we give you the electronic copies of the flyers so that you can just print them out as you want them. Who does that? No one does that. You always have to buy their flyers, buy their postcards. So we're going to give you an electronic copy, but we're also going to send you, if you're not a person, we do have people that are not internet savvy. Some people don't even have an email. Some people don't want to touch anything digital. Well, we're going to send you the hard copies. So all you have to do is, you can still get a printer. They have printers with copiers. I have one right in front of me. I didn't even pay $100 for it, and it's a very good printer. I'll share all my tips and tricks with you when you join with me. I give you everything that I do from day to day, my day-to-day routine, and I tell you everything that I've purchased, where I got it from. I give you the links, how much I paid for it, why it's good to use. I do not leave you abandoned when you join with me, Leticia Renea Taylor. But with that being said, if you're not an internet or person that's internet savvy, I get seniors calling me all the time. They've seen my videos, but they're not the type to go to a www anything website. They call me and ask me, can I mail them the flyers? And I do. With the hard copies here, if you get those same phone calls or those same emails or someone asking you, you can just hand them the copy. We have some people, and there are videos out here, they'll tell you, they just go out shopping and they had the flyers with them and they just hand them and say, hey, take a look at this, and keep on walking. You can't do that. So it's a lot of ways that you can make money with Cash in the Box. Or you can just sit home and stuff and stuff and stuff. I do all of it, let me tell you. And that's why I see results. I do it all. I stuff envelopes and I do introduce people, everyday walking around people, to this opportunity. So they're going to give you hard copies of all your flyers in the package so that if you don't want to uh, 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 print them out from your digital copy, you can just copy them at a copier. If you don't have a copier, Staples copies, the library copies very cheap. That's where I started before I had my printer. I drove right down to the library and produced some copies and got started. I didn't waste any time. I didn't even wait for my package to come in the mail. I pushed print from the digital copies that they send you within 24 hours after joining, and I got started. I went right on down to the library and I logged into my email and I pushed print from there and I produced my copies and I got started. But they're also going to provide you with a book of stamps. Now, stamps are not expensive, but it is the bread and butter of the business because you have to be able to put a stamp on it or it's not going to be delivered to whomever you're sending it to. So they give you a complete starter kit. You may ask, you're going to get 200 pill and stick lead labels. We're focused on the $100 level, and I'm going to tell you why in a minute. You're going to get 200 pill and stick lead labels. With that, you're able to just pill the person's name, address, everything, put it on the envelope, and send it out. What are they? They are people that have said that they are interested in the work from home opportunity from ALV marketing, and they want to receive information to be able to legitimately work from home. So they're expecting it. It's not strangers that you're just sending it to. These people are expecting it, and we're going to provide you with 200 of these people. And when you join with me, I'm going to share with you where I get my buyer leads from and where I get my pill and stick lead labels from. Buyer leads are people that are purchasing work from home opportunities and they're interested in seeing more. So they're actually physically have bought them and they will buy more. So I'm going to provide you with where I get those from if you join with me. You're going to be a part of a community. We call it a family. We have weekly meetings every week online. Here, I said weekly meetings. We have weekly training. It's not even meetings. You don't have to call in and talk to anybody or anything. You just look at a video, a live streaming. The owner or one of the top producers make a live training to help you produce more money, period. We give you that every week. The community that we have, we call a family, and we have over 400 members. We have some that never goes on the online community, but it's good to know that you have that there. You don't have to. All you have to do is stuff envelopes. I keep going back to that because this business is not rocket science. You're just stuffing envelopes and making money, period. But we have that for you as well, that you may want to take your business to the next level. Now, let's say you want to learn internet marketing, all that I talked about, but you don't know where to start. You're afraid. You have no clue what to do. You want a store, but you don't know how to market online. Well, Cash in a Box also provides you with a membership site that you will have access to, that you just click on and watch the video training that will show you how to take any business that you may currently have, whether it's Tupperware, Avon, or you want to start a store online like I do. They're going to teach you how to market online, internet marketing. And remember what I said earlier. I know people that just from internet marketing are millionaires today. It is never too late and it's very easy to do. And we provide you with step by step, over the shoulder training for you to just do what you see is being done. So we give you the training to even grow yourself in your business and take you to the next level. This business here is a no brainer. If you can stuff an envelope, you can make money. But we're going to give you that close knit support that you may have never gotten from the other companies that you're screaming scam about. Again, we have an online community. If you have questions, you just go type your question in. Believe me, you're going to get answered. Our owner, Andy, is the owner of ALV Marketing. She gives you her phone number. You can call her, you can text her, you can email her, and she's always on the online community. She's very open, very approachable. She wants to help people. And this business helps people. So you even get to talk to the owner of the company immediately before you join if you'd like. If you think it's a scam, you can call. She'll tell you, you can call her. She tells us all the time, send people, tell them to call me. I'll talk to them. So you even have access to the owner of the company. Now, if you join at the $100 level, I've told you everything that you'll receive in a package. You get this sent to you in 5 to 7 business days priority shipping, right? The next thing is we provide you with the ability to where normally you would have to join to get all of our flyers at the $2,000 level. We do have a special. I'm going to end it with the special. Normally I focus on the special because I get so overly excited, but I'm focusing on the special now to end it so that you see that this is an opportunity, a great opportunity of a lifetime. Today is November 18th. I always mention the date before I mention the special, and I do that because we have specials that sometimes only last for 72 hours, 48 hours, 24 hours. And when you see these videos, if you don't jump on them, you could miss it. So by joining today's November 18th at the $100 level. Now, this is the package. We just went over the package that you will receive. But by joining at the $100 level, we have a special that is unbelievable. You will get the cash producing flyers. Remember, I just showed you. This is the $2,000 flyer. This is the personalized flyer that you will receive with your information on it, just as you see with mine here, so that you could receive those payments. You will receive the $2,000 flyer, 1,000, 500, the 300, the 200, the 100, the 50. We also have a 25. I do not promote it, but we have a $25 flyer that you'll receive as well. All of this you're getting for $100. $100. So that you can receive these payments. Now remember, you're going to stuff it with your flyer. These are going to be with your name, your information on it. And people are going to have to send you to become a member of Cash in a Box, depending on the level that they want to join. They're going to send you $200. I get these payments, people. They are real. They are real. They have to send you $200 and they send the company $200 if they want to join at $200 level. But you're going to get all this for $100. You're going to get all of these flyers for $100 that you can receive payments up to $2,000. That is crazy, unheard of, insane, and a true blessing. Because without the special, to get a $2,000 flyer, guess how much you have to pay? Nope, not $2,000. You have to pay $4,000. Because remember, 2 payments have to be made. One has to be made to the company, ALV Marketing, that runs the business, that produces the packages for you. They're not going to do something for nothing. They have to make money as well. And they're not going to send you a package and give you their knowledge and their memberships and their training for free. This is not a free world. We already went over that. So I'm not going to go back over that. So you have to send 2 payments of $2,000 to get that $2,000 flyer. But for $100, November 18th is the date, you can get the $2,000 flyer all the way down to the $25 flyer for a $100 investment. Remember, 2 payments has to be made, so that would be $100 to me, your sponsor, Leticia Renia Taylor, and a $100 investment to the company. Okay? And you will receive all of the flyers to be able to produce the money. In addition to that, for the $100, you're going to receive, we have a what we call postage stamp flyer. What that is the people that gets that flyer would have to send you $20 bill and 5 books of stamps. Remember, stamps are the bread and butter of the business. So 5 books of stamps is what they will have to send you, which keeps you going, which lessens your costs, and a $20 bill. You're going to get that flyer free too. You cannot imagine the possibilities that you have of changing your life when you have something like this before you. So I'm going to end this video with giving you my website, mailboxmoneyfast.com. And I'm going to tell you that if you have any questions, feel free to call me. I am very approachable. I talk to people every day. I have my number here. Please don't call me for nothing else but the business. I don't want no dates. I know you heard me say this in other videos, but I try to be nice. That's when I won't be so nice. Don't call me with any of that. I don't mind you calling me about cash in a box. I'm here for you for cash in a box. I will answer all your questions with a smile. I will talk to you and answer any questions that you may have, however long it takes, so that you understand this is a blessing of an opportunity. But I don't want the extras. Please give me a call. Call me. I'll talk to you. I'll answer all your questions. I'll let you know the details. I'll give you all the knowledge. If you just want to straight join and then let me know you've joined, you just go here and you click on the $100 and you join. The first payment will go here. You click on the buy now button right there. Then you come down here and you click here where it says click here to pay admin level. When you click there, you'd be taken to the company's pay portal and you pay them the $100. Once you do that, again, I have some people I never have talked to. They just send me a text. If they're on Facebook, they send me a message. They say they've joined me. I've woken up to 400, 200, $150. I've woken up to all kind of payments already in my PayPal, and I have no clue where they come from. And then I receive an email or a text or a phone call or a Facebook message that I've joined your company. I've joined your team. So you don't have to talk to me if that's not a preference. You click on here where it says pay admin, you pay them, you send me a message that you've paid, and immediately I get the ball rolling. If I'm not at home, because this is the land of the free, thank Jesus, I don't have to sit at my computer all day like a secretary. I might be out eating or shopping, but as soon as I come home, I got you. I'm going to take care of you. If you want to talk to me, I'm going to talk to you. If you have questions, I'm here for you. After you join, I'm going to put you into my personal group that I have for people that join me, that I provide with all the tips and tricks and things that I do. In addition, I'm going to send you an email of all those things. You are never left alone by joining with me. And I'm never going to abandon you and not tell you what I'm doing from day to day. I'm going to give you my day-to-day routine of what is working for me and producing money for me. I'm going to share that with you so you do not have to worry. That's what so many of these people online do not do. There's even ones that are selling it after you join them. They want to sell you something else. They want to sell you what they do. How ridiculous is that? I joined you because you told me you could help me. Now you want to sell me something? Well, I don't do that. I tell you exactly what I do from day to day so that you know step by step what I am doing to produce my success. I'm going to share that with you. So I'm going to end this video because, again, I am a preacher's kid. I can preach. We do have weekly calls. So for those that are just wanting to stuff envelopes, not log in to all the other stuff, promote on social media, which is great. If that's something you want to do, I share with you how I do that as well. But if you just want to stuff envelopes and you have people that you may know or people that still have questions and you don't want to talk, I'm a talker. I'm shy outside of this business, but when it comes to my passion, I don't have a problem talking about it. If you don't want to talk and you just want to stuff envelopes and you're a little afraid of talking to people or uncomfortable talking to people, we have you covered. You give them this number that you're seeing on the screen. We have 2 opportunity calls per week. These calls explain the business in detail so that they can call in. All you have to do is tell them, call this number, and you can ask any questions you have. Listen in. We do the selling and telling for you. So you don't even have to do that. If you want to stuff envelopes, fine. If you want to share the opportunity and someone wants to get more information and you don't really feel that you can explain it well, tell them, well, on Tuesday at 1 p.m., dial in this number during your lunch and just listen. Because most of the time they're at work. Tell them just to dial in at lunch and just listen. We also have another one on Thursdays at 9 p.m. This is Eastern Time. And they just dial in and they listen. So we have you covered in every aspect of this business. There's no scam here. This is the opportunity for you to see that this is legitimate out here. And this could be the beginning of something great for you. Again, I made this video. Yes, it's about cash in a box, but I just want you to get out of your comfort zone and just think about the possibilities of everything that I said. What if you could log in and see payments in your PayPal and you didn't do anything for them? You sent out some envelopes and you got money. See, I have a website, so I get PayPal payments. I'll share with you how you can get a website because that's even another opportunity for you where if you don't want to talk, you can just tell them go to your website. Easy. If you want to just stuff envelopes, you can do it that way. But there's nothing like waking up or going to your mailbox and seeing these payments. And with cash in a box, it's real. And I will make sure that I tell you what I'm doing day to day so that you have that opportunity. I'm going to end it here because I can go all over the place, all over again. This is me, Leticia Renia Taylor. This is my email. This is my phone number. If you come to my website, which is mailboxmoneyfast.com, again, mailboxmoneyfast.com, you'll be able to even reach me on Facebook by clicking this button. I'm here for you to answer all your questions, but I just want you to open your mind. And I want you to think of the possibilities and the blessing of it all, that you too can work from home. You can sell products. You could sell services. So much that you could do that you don't have to work for anyone, that you could stay home with your children. You could stay home if you're a senior. You don't have to worry about bills. You don't have to worry about a pink slip. This is my mission. I'm going to continue preaching this, whether I'm promoting cash in a box or any of the other business opportunities that I have, which I'm going to start making a lot of videos about. This is real, and I want you to just be a part of it so you could just have a taste of it. Wouldn't it be fabulous to take a trip just because you want to, not because you had to plan 2 years and save 2 years, just because you want to? If you join me at the $100 level, I'll even give you a trip. As you see here, I do give away free vacations. Now, this is going to go away at some point because I pay for this. It's not a timeshare. It's a legitimate luxury vacation. If you ever heard of bookvip.com, you'll see that they give luxury vacations at very astronomical low costs. I would give you a wonderful vacation, and I have had a lot of people take me up on it and have a fabulous time. I'm going to end it again. Again, like I said, I can go on, but I just want you to really just think. If you don't join me, join something. You don't have to join another company. Join just yourself wanting a better life for yourself and your family. Being able to buy your children just because you want to, not because you had to save for it. Holidays coming up. Wouldn't you want to just be able to just do everything outside of the box for yourself, your family? You can. Again, I'm going to end it here. Not going to start all over again. Mailboxmoneyfast.com is my website. If you have any questions, this is me, Leticia Renia Taylor. And as it says, we are here to help you every step of the way. I am definitely here to help you. every step of the way, outside of cash in the box as well, if you join with me. I will give you some of my time. I am not going to pacify you and do nothing for you. I'm going to show you how easy it can be for you and what to do so that you can do it for yourself. Mailboxmoneyfast.com is my website. I look forward to you being a part of it. And if not, God bless you. I hope that you take heed to my message and you do something great for yourself and your family. Any questions, give me a call. God bless you and have a blessed and wonderful day and week. Take care.